So, Tiffany, I just threw my plastic bottle away.
Did you recycle it?
Oh,
don't worry.
I think I did.
We'll go pick it up in the trash again later.
Okay, we will.
Right, don't worry.
We will.
All right. Next, let's take a look at the article. It says, the world is full of plastic pollution, and the problem is only getting worse. It's okay. We will learn to be green together.
Okay.
Now, they said the world is full of plastic pollution. When we say full of, this just means a lot of. And the world is full of plastic pollution just means the world is filled with, or it has a lot of this thing called plastic pollution. I can also use full of in a different way. I can say, this place is full of fun. It means that this place is filled with fun. It's a lot of fun. There's many things for you to do.
所以 be full of somebody or something 代表的是充满某人或某物。那 full 这个形容词就是满的，所以你吃饱了，肚子满满的都是食物，你可以说 I'm full. So the world now is full of plastic pollution.
That's right. Let's first learn about what pollution means. It's spelled Pollution, pollution. Pollution is when the land, water, or air is very dirty and is not safe or usable for us. So we cannot drink this water. We cannot use the land to plant food because it's really dirty and it's not safe for humans to consume or humans to eat. When we talk about plastic pollution, it just means that the land and water is filled with plastic because we use so much plastic and it's affecting the life around us. Let's take a look at our sample sentence. It says, the pollution in the air here is starting to make people sick. The pollution in the air here is starting to make people sick.
Pollution 这个名词就是污染。那例句说呢，这里的空气污染开始让民众身体不舒服。那我们有 plastic pollution 塑胶污染，还有 air pollution 空气污染，还有 water pollution 水污染。那污染的动词是什么呢？是 pollute P-O-L-L-U-T-E. So our planet has been polluted by plastic, and the problem is getting worse.
Now, when we say something is getting worse or it's getting worse, this phrase means that it's getting bad. And what you do is you can compare it to two or more things. Now, remember, we don't say it's getting bad, bad, or baddest. These are all wrong. We say bad, worse, worst. Now, for example, I can say air pollution is worse than 2 years ago. Or I can even say this is the worst air pollution we have seen in 10 years.
所以记得 bad 这个形容词的三态变化是 bad, worse, the worst. So what should we do to protect our environment?
Okay, well, let's take a look. It says, however, it's getting easier to go green these days. Now, we kept saying go green, we want to be more green. When you go green, it means to be more environmentally friendly. It means you want to take care of the earth. So you recycle and you make less trash. Now, green is just here to mean to be environmentally friendly.
所以 green 这边不单指绿色，这边还有环保、环境保护的意思。现在要保护我们的环境呢，其实更简单了。It's easier now.
So check out these cool green products, okay? So we're talking about some products here, and products are just things that companies make for people to use. So for example, we use beauty products, so like makeup, lipstick, face wash. We even have 3C products, so like our smartphones, our radios, or even the computer, TVs. These are all products.
所以 product 这个名词就是产品、商品，它们就是工厂、公司所 produce 生产制造的东西。那以下有很多 green products 环保商品可以供你做选择哦。
Now let's take a look at some of the things we can use. We can use cups and bottles. So if you want to use a cup or bottle, use these things instead. So for example, we have mason jars. These aren't just for drinks.
所以我们现在讲的是呢杯子系列，有一种罐子叫做梅森罐。These aren't just for drinks， 它们不只是让你用来喝饮料的。What else can they do?
You can change the lid for different functions. Now, a function is just a special purpose or activity this thing has. So for example, a function of the iPhone is the Touch ID.
Touch ID.
Right? So besides using the jar again as a cup to drink with, you can change it into something else by drilling it maybe drilling holes into the lid So the lid is the top part where you can close it. Maybe you can use the jar as a pen and pencil holder, or you can even change it to a tissue box, or even something to hold your candle. So these mason jars have a lot of different functions or have a lot of different uses.
所以 function 这个名词就是功能啦。Mason jars 梅森罐有不同的功能。All we need to do is change the lid.
Let's take a look at the word lid. It's spelled L-I-D, lid. A lid is on top of a container or a thing, and it stops the thing inside the container from coming out. So let's say a bottle is filled with water. You do not want the water to come out while you're walking, so you can put a lid on top of the bottle, and it stops the water from coming out. Now let's take a look at our sample sentence. It says, put a lid on the pot to make the water boil faster. Put a lid on the pot to make the water boil faster.
Lid 这个字呢，就是盖子。那如果呢，例句说在锅子上面加上盖子，让水滚得可以快一些。So what happens after we change the lid?
Okay,
you said.
Yeah.
We can put candy.
Yeah, exactly.
Or cookies inside.
Exactly. We can use it to put other things, or even use it as a pen holder, so you don't have to keep buying new ones. So there's a lot of different uses for that as well. Now, there's another one that we can look at. It's called thermoses. Now, it says, these useful bottles keep hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold.
Thermoses 就是保温瓶啦。那这些呢，有用的瓶子可以保温，也可以保冷。And you can use them over and over again.
Exactly. It's the one that I had earlier that I was drinking my water with.
Yeah.
So I can use a thermos like that. And what it does is it keeps your drinks hot and it keeps your drinks cold as well. And plus, I think now if you go to a lot of different stores and you take these cups with you, you get a discount on your drink.
没错 you can get a discount. 你可以得到一些折扣，好像是5块钱吧，$5.
I think so. Or maybe just a few 2 or 3 NT off. But it's a really good deal.
Yeah.
All right, another thing that you can use is collapsible tumblers.
What are they?
Okay, now it says here, these silicone cups fold up to make them easier to carry. Now you ask me what they are. Well, it's made out of a material called silicone. Now, silicone is a special type of material that is like plastic, but it's easier to bend and you can use it over and over again, and you don't really throw it out every time like a plastic bottle.
哦，所以我们这边讲的是折叠杯，它是用 silicone， 也就是细胶做成的 ，and they fold up.
Exactly. Fold up means you can fold it and change its shape. So you can, I guess it kind of, you can push it down to put it into your bag or something. And when you need it, you kind of pull it up. So you can use it as a cup. So we can say fold it to change around the shape.
所以它们可以折叠，然后也方便携带。
Now, we talked about cups and bottles. We're going to take a look at different things we can use instead of straws.
Because
straws are also a big problem,
Yeah.
right? Straws end up in the ocean and it can harm a lot of animals. So what can we use instead of straws? Let's take a look. We can use glass straws or glass. It says some glass straws come in beautiful designs. Be careful not to break them though.
这边我们说到呢，有一些玻璃吸管它会有漂亮的设计，所以不要用塑胶吸管，可以去买一些玻璃吸管来使用。But when you are using them, 要小心哦 ，be careful because you might break them.
Exactly. Break is our word power word. It's spelled B-R-E-A-K, break. Break is a verb, and what happens is when you break something, you separate this thing into tiny little pieces. Now, when you break something, it can be a very sudden and in a very forceful way, or it can be by accident. So, for example, if you drop a glass cup on the floor, the glass will break into tiny pieces, okay? Or if I have a bar of chocolate and I want to share with everyone, then I might break the chocolate into tiny pieces so everyone can have some. Let's take a look at our word power sentence. It says, the boy played with the toy too hard and broke it. The boy played with the toy too hard and broke it.
Break 这个动词呢，就是打破、弄坏。那它的三态是 break, broke, broken。那例句说啊，那个男孩太大力的玩玩具，把它给弄坏了。So our article reminds us Don't break the straws. You don't want to break them because your mouth might get hurt.
Right, and then you won't have a straw to use as well.
Right.
So be careful with that. Now, instead of glass straws, we have another one. We can use bamboo straws. Now, it says bamboo, these are all natural. Remember to fully dry them after you clean them. When something is all natural, it means everything is natural. Nothing is artificial or man-made. So that's why we put all in front of it. You can also put all in front of certain words to show that everything is made up that one thing. So on the opposite, instead of saying all natural, I can say all man-made. It means that it's all made by man. Or I can say this is all organic, are all sugar-free. So we can also use these words to describe certain things too.
这边呢，我们讲到的是 bamboo 竹制的吸管，它是 all natural 纯天然的。那因为 natural 这个形容词是天然的，前面加上 all， 那就代表全部都是天然的，没有人工的东西哦。但是要记得，用完的时候，清洗完的时候，要将它们弄到全干为止。Do we have another type of straws?
We do. We have stainless steel. And then here it says, these last for a long time. And they come in different sizes. So we can use glass, bamboo, and also stainless steel. Now, they come in different sizes. So let's take a look at the word size. It's spelled S-I-Z-E, size. Size is to talk about how big or small something is. When you buy clothes, you pick the size that fits you. So you pick between small, medium, or large. And the same thing when you buy shoes. You check how big or small your foot is, and you try to get the right size. Now, shoe sizes come in different ways. So in the US, you might use a size 6, 7, or 8. In Taiwan, we use centimeters, so you might wear a size 25 centimeter shoe or something. Let's take a look at our sample sentence. It says, these shoes are too small for me. Do you have them in a bigger size? These shoes are too small for me. Do you have them in a bigger size?
Size 这个字呢，它是尺寸的意思。那例句说，这双鞋对我来说太小了，你有尺寸大一点的吗？那文章最后就说到啦，不锈钢的吸管可以使用很久，而且有不同的尺寸。We can use a bigger one when drinking pearl milk tea.
That's right. And again, we have so many ways for us to go green, and we can use different bottles and straws. And these are all things that we can buy to help the environment.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go buy one today.
Okay, but first we need to go to our magic box. So we'll be right back.
Okay.